what's going on, everybody? This is Chris Martinez from Dynamic Duo Training.
And this is the other half, Eric Martinez.
And today we're going to talk about, in Vlog 3, is our past experience that we just had over the weekend. We went to San Diego, and we're not here just to really brag about like the whole weekend and what we did or anything like that. But we're just trying to always like give something out of this, and our experience, and try to share it with you guys to motivate and inspire or educate. So what we did is we went down to San Diego for the weekend, and we actually met with our business advisor, and we sat down and talked to him and basically mapped out a whole business plan of where we're going to take Dynamic Duo Training in the next 2 to 3 years. And I'm not saying this just to brag about like what we're doing in the next 2 to 3 years, anything like that, but the whole concept and the take-home message for this, about telling you guys about all this, is that the fact that we actually took a risk to go out there to San Diego. I mean, we didn't know if we were going to get what we wanted to get out of that meeting. So it was a 50-50 shot of getting what we wanted. But, we had, that desire to go out there and actually meet with the business advisor and see what we could get out of it. And luckily, everything turned out well. We wanted to hear everything we did. We got something good out of it, and we're going to start taking action, right now on it. But, just like I said, the take-home message is, follow your passions and your dreams. Whatever it takes. I know like going like on a trip like that probably isn't cheap. I mean, of course it wasn't cheap for us, but it's one of those risks that we had to take, and if it sets us back financially, oh well. But it was one of those things that we just couldn't pass up on, and we had to get out there to get like a blueprint of where we're going in the next 2 to 3 years. And it's because that's how passionate and dedicated we are with Dynamic Duo Training. And that's one of our big dreams, is to eventually open up a training facility. So we need to talk to our business advisor about this, and get the the whole blueprint of what the steps are in the next 1, 2, or 3 years to finally get there and actually reach our ultimate goal and dream.
And not only that, I would say that it was a huge sacrifice. It's something that kind of just came up out of the blue. So it's like we just had to kind of just make a decision, like yes or no, are we going to go or not? So yeah, it was definitely a sacrifice, financially and just time-wise and everything else. But like Chris said, it just shows our dedication and how far we're willing to go, and how much work we want to put into this business. So
yeah, and I tried dragging him away from all like the party scene and the beaches and everything like that. Yeah, it's hard and tempting, but we were there for business. I'm just kidding anyways. But yeah, like Eric said, it was one of those decisions on the fly. We didn't have much time to think about it. It was like either a yes or no. We went with our gut instinct, and we just flew out there and took care of business. So do you want to talk about failure, or being like having a fear of failure?
Yeah, I think this is kind of like a big concept, or however you kind of call it. But the fear of failing, I think everybody has it in the back of their mind, whether they're willing to admit it or not. But I think it's just something that's constantly going on, just in someone's mind, their heart, their soul. Is it? They're just really like worried about failing. If they try something new and put themselves in like a situation that they're not used to, getting outside of their comfort zone. All those things tie together. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and like try to preach and say that I'm not afraid of failure, because I am to a certain extent. But at the same time, it's like I can't let that hold me back from the things that I want to do, with Chris and the business and everything just put together. So pretty much I'm just trying to say, just if you do have like a goal or something that you want to do, don't let the fear of failure hold you back from that. Okay, so pretty much we as individuals, we hold the key to our success in everything in everyday life. So it's just whether or not if we want to just keep taking steps forward and doing it.
Yeah.
Or if we want to just settle, or just just throw in the towel and say screw it, yeah, that's pretty much on that.
And let me just like reiterate a little bit of what Eric just said, and I'll throw like a nice spicy, sexy twist to this, nice and blunt. If you have anybody in your life right now that's telling you that you can't do something, or you're taking the wrong route or direction or steps or anything like that, and you're trying to take like some steps to your your goal, your dreams, and something you're passionate about, you need to kick those people out of your life right away, all right? I mean, that's bullshit. If somebody ever tells you that you can't sit there and do something, you can't, do what you love and want to do and you dream about and have this huge goal about it, right? Those people are just basically just, haters, and they're just going to bring you down even further. So, I mean, stay the hell away from people like that, okay? And like we said, don't let anybody stop you doing for what you guys want to do, okay? You guys want to go out there and take a risk, you go out there and get your asses out there, you take that risk no matter what, okay? Don't let anybody hold you guys back.
Yeah, I can kind of elaborate on that. It's kind of funny, like if you guys have ever seen the movie Meet the Parents with Ben Stiller and Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro plays that kind of tough like dad role, and he keeps telling Ben Stiller that he has to earn his way into the circle of trust. So it's like, yeah, I mean, if you guys need to take it to that level and have your own circle of trust, then do that, and people need to earn their way in there, and if not, boot their asses out of there. It's plain and simple. You just there's always going to be negative energy no matter what, around society, the world, around you, everything, so it's like there's nothing you can really do about that. It's just you just got to brush it off and just keep going.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty much it for Vlog 4. And, like we said, just go get out there, follow your dreams, your passion, conquer your goals. And like we said, if you guys got any haters out there, you guys got any negative people bringing you down, boot them the hell out, okay? And follow your guys' dreams and goals, all right? No one says you can't do it, all right? So, for Vlog 4, or Vlog 3, that's about it. We'll be back again in a month or so on Vlog 4 to give you guys some more advice and some inspiration, motivation, education. Okay, so
don't be afraid to fail.
Yeah, that too. Okay, get your guys yourselves a little circle of trust, like Eric was talking about. So for Vlog 3, that's about it. Okay, we're out. Peace.